Hello and welcome to another video from the only YouTube channel you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And today we're in a typical residential cul-de-sac, very small piece of property where my friend plants all her own food. She's a vegetarian, so it's a lot easier than if she was a meat eater. But anyways, she has things here that I've never ever seen growing in the deep south. Here's papayas. Now we've already had our first frost, which killed all the leaves, but the fruit's still there, and I do not believe if any of this matures it'll just be a few off the bottom, but I don't think that's going to happen. She's got all kinds of greens here, and this little piece of property is probably about 1/10 of an acre, if that. It's wedge shaped. Over here we've got quince. No leaves on it. In fact, she didn't want me to do this video because it's fall and everything's kind of ugly. Here's I don't know what that is. I think it's an apple tree, maybe another quince. And that's a peach. And then all the way around the house, the border is all cabbages. And this is some kind of a fruit tree. Let's see back in here. Oh, there's an orange tree. And more Asian curly cabbage. Some kind of greens. There's some things that have probably are done for the year. A lot of this is. Up here is a bay tree, makes bay leaves that you cook with. Same thing right here. We're actually underneath a canopy of fruit right now. This is a Japanese plum, and so is this, and they were loaded with very, very sweet Japanese plums this year. There's a mulch pile. She just constantly bringing in bags of leaves and dumping them, and her neighbors do too. Oh, and here are a bunch of orange trees she planted from seeds that she's giving me because she's cleaning up back here, and these are all have taken root into the ground, so they're no longer saleable. And there's an apple tree and a persimmon tree, another peach tree, a lemon tree. Thing I'm looking at, and here she was growing some hairy melons, and they're done for the year. In fact, she had them hanging all overhead. And there's another apple tree, and what she's got back here I'm not really sure, but she's got this trellis for where she was growing some other melons, and a couple more citrus trees, I think orange trees. And you better move if you don't want to be in this movie. Here's some broccoli, which is not even a Mississippi crop, but she's growing broccoli back here, along with some of her Asian greens. She calls them spinach. Let's see, here's another trellis she's got. But in the summer, the spring and the summer, this is completely covered with just everything you could imagine to eat. When we came by here earlier, and those are all peach trees she started from seeds, and she'll either sell them or put them in the ground somewhere. And I've already cleaned out a bunch of this, but this trellis here was just covered with all kinds of real long melons and big fat round melons. There's some fig trees, another huge fig tree, and back here she had a mulberry tree, but she let me dig it up. And I'll show you that at my house. It was right there by where all those containers are. There's the hole, but she says not to fill the hole in because she's got another tree to go in it. And there's a pomegranate just growing out here in her yard. Don't know what that is. That's a citrus tree of some sort. This even has little lemons on it, lemon tree. I wish I could know it. Let me see what this says. Tag is evaporated. Nothing wrote on there anymore. There's another fig tree. And we just dug up a mayhaw tree right here in this hole. But all along the fence there's things growing all the way around. Every inch of space is used for food. And it's pretty food. So it's not like she's destroying her yard by doing this. And she's pretty self-sufficient. And she's steady trading. She'll go down to some fruits and vegetables and trade them for other fruits and vegetables or other kinds of trees. But it is the fall, so a lot of our garden needs to be cleaned out and restarted again. All this is going to either have to go in the garage or freeze. And look at the beautiful, look at these cabbages. A whole row down her driveway. And there's rosemary in a pot. Oh, and here's another apple tree. Okay. I think that's about it. This is what you need to do if you want to be a survivor. Love you.